Here's a question I came across on the Reddit SolidWorks forum. How do you save bodies that maintain configurations? Is it possible for SolidWorks to perform save bodies command for multiple configurations and maintain configuration information in the derived part? This is something I deal with regularly. In this video, I'm going to assume that you already know how to model in a multi-body part file and that you also have some understanding about a master file technique. Here's the process I'd go through to save bodies and maintain configuration information. Step 1. Have your master file up to date and all the configurations current and error-free. Here's my master file. I have in this 5 configurations. 3 of them are the configurations I'll be exporting from. Those configurations have names associated with them that I'm going to be saving those child parts as. If I click through each of those configurations, you can see how the model changes. Some parts are hidden in different configurations. Whether they're hidden or not doesn't make a difference. What does make a difference is that they are there, they are present. Okay, so each of those configurations, error-free. Step 2, new part file. All I'm going to be doing in this part file is going insert, part, and selecting the one open document that I've got, which is the master file that I've been working on. You'll notice I have the option to select a configuration. That is the main difference between using the Save Bodies feature in your master part file and using the Insert Part feature in a new child part file. Everything else within the transfer options, I'm going to uncheck. All I need in this instance is solid bodies. And that's going to insert that part file. And that part file, if I have a look in my feature tree, you can see it's referencing here that 38.1mm configuration. The arrow here signifies that it's linking back to that original file. And if I right click on this and go edit in context, it's going to take me back to that original master file. So that's step 2. Now that I have my master file inserted into this new part, I'm going to save this new part. And I'm going to save it as a temporary file. Now, in this example, I'm just going to save it in a temp folder, but typically you would save it with everything else that you're working on. And I'm going to call it temp child part. Now that you've created the child part, I'd recommend you create as many child part duplicates as you need. You can either do this by going File, Save As, and saving copies of that file, or by browsing to your folder. In this case, I'm going to go to my temp and I can see that temp child part, and I can make as many copies as I need. And what I'm going to do with each of those copies is I will name them based on the single body that I'm going to retain in that file. So if it's going to be a 38.1mm outer, I'm going to give it that name. If it's going to be a 38.1mm inner, that name, and so on and so forth. So you can do that until you've created all those parts. Now I'm going to open up all 3 of those child parts that I've created, and you can see which one I'm working on by the file name. So this file is the 38.1mm outer. Now if I edit this feature, I can double check which configuration is currently used, 38.1mm. Okay, and now I'm going to use the keep body feature to keep the one body that I want to retain from that original file. Save. Control Tab, flick across to my next part, 38.1mm inner, same thing, keep body, save. And then the third part that we've saved here, 45.1mm, this is where we make a change. So I edit the feature, I change the configuration. This configuration is referencing the original master file. I press OK, and you can see the geometry is changed, and I keep the new body that I want. So now we have 3 files, our outer, inner, outer, all linked back to one master file, but each of these child parts only has the single body, which is what we need for our suppliers. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe for more. And if there's any help you need with your SolidWorks modeling, get in touch. Follow the links below. I'm offering free coaching sessions for a limited time. So give it a try. What have you got to lose? See you next time.